We're back now at 8:19. In today's super competitive job market, you need to stand out. And as Today national correspondent Jenna Wolf tells us, that means starting with an attention-getting resume. Jenna, good morning to you.
Hey, Matt, good morning to you. So when I was applying for a job, I was absolutely convinced that the cream paper I was using for my resume, as opposed to the white, was just crazy enough to help me stand out and get the job. It didn't work. Shocking, I know. Well, times have changed. The job market has changed, and thus the competition has changed.
These days, that's much easier said than done for the roughly 12 million people unemployed out there.
The whole employment game has changed. You need to stand out from a crowd, so a simple one-page resume is not going to do the trick.
Not that it won't get looked at, it just won't rise to the top of the heap as quickly as, say, Melissa, who sewed her entire resume onto fabric. She was hired. Or Miguel, who sent his resume to an ad agency on the back of a milk carton. Christian built his resume into the board game Life, with a little car chasing down all his achievements.
Employers are just so tired of seeing piles and piles of these pieces of paper that really don't reflect who these people are.
Ada Famolari runs the internship program here at the Today Show. She sees hundreds and hundreds of resumes throughout the year. Her advice?
Forget all the lingo that you think is going to get you an internship. Just tell me who you are.
15 years ago, I applied for an internship, and I sent my resume on cream paper. It was like this colored instead of white, and I was like, yes, in the bag.
Matt Ryan desperately wanted to get his foot in the door at a local radio station.
So the first thing you see when you open it?
Just trying to get my foot in the door.
That's
Brilliant.
it.
It makes
That's
you
it.
want to open the box.
Right, now it's mission accomplished because the resume's in front of them.
And you
Then
think
have to
all
show-
of this really works?
I'm convinced. I'm 100% sure it works.
That's awesome. Well, let's see. If I get Al Roker's job by tomorrow morning, then you are correct, sir.
And if arts and crafts isn't your thing, you can either go big. This man spent his life savings on a highway billboard. You can go social, using a Facebook page as your resume template, or Google, or, yes, Amazon. And you can go viral, as long as you go away from the standard 8.5 by 11.
Employers are looking for so much more than just the requisite talent at this point. They want people who shine.
So if you're looking for direction with all of this, perhaps a map might help.
Yep, that was an actual resume. We spend so much time dotting our I's and crossing our T's that we often forget that maybe what employers are looking for is what's not on the resume. Maybe it's everything else. Matt, that was a picture of the two of us when both of us had more hair.
1993 or something like
Something like that.
All right, Jenna, thank you very much.
All right.
So how do you stand out in the pile of resumes? Dawn Sif used the new smartphone app Vine to create a 6-second video. Take a look.
Journalist, strategist, manager, deadline Jedi, idea machine, Dawn Sif.
All in 6 seconds. Dawn's with us now, along with Adam Rich, the
Matt.
co-founder of Thrillist. Good morning to both of you. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Had you tried the whole traditional thing, the resume, the cover letter before you went to the Vine app?
I would say that I was trying traditional methods, but I was also using social media to research the people I was having interviews with, to connect with the people I might have interviews with, and to find companies. So this was just another way to get my story across.
Adam, you run a growing company. If you had gotten a 6-second video from Dawn, would it have stood out, or would you have said, if she can tell me everything about her in 6 seconds, I'm done?
Not much going on.
Yeah.
No. It definitely would have helped her stand out. We just opened up a few entry-level positions, for instance, and I got 500 applications in about 2 days.
And of those, the ones that are typical resumes with typical cover letters, are they done?
I wouldn't say they're done, but as the person having to do the hiring, I have to do a lot more heavy lifting to differentiate one from the next.
All right, I want both of your opinions. You know, we sent out a tweet, and we put the hashtag on there, resume strategy, asking viewers to give us their creative ways to find jobs. Let me give you a couple. Danielle tweeted, add clickable LinkedIn, Twitter, and email icons to your digital resume. Good idea?
I'd say so,
Yes,
yeah.
definitely.
So you would take advantage of those?
Yeah, I definitely think so. And I think just by using the sort of tools of the trade in your application, you demonstrate a familiarity with the world that you're going to be working in.
Here's kind of an in-your-face approach, okay? Robert tweeted, called and told them to pull my resume because I already had a better offer. No offer at all. Talked me into coming in.
Wow.
Hashtag backfire.
Yeah, okay. All right, you think
Yeah,
that,
I think so.
obviously some
I think
people could
so.
say, okay,
Yeah.
thanks very much, and move
Right.
it to the side.
That's, I think he's given them an
Yeah.
excuse to pull him out of the pile.
All right, this one, Susie B tweeted, I'm adding a PowerPoint presentation to my attachments, which outlines my 60-day plan of what I will do if hired.
I would just say this: avoid attachments if at all possible, because it's just one more thing. It's a hurdle for whoever's opening that email. They have to open that up. If it's all right there in the body of it, you don't have to take
Maybe
any more
too much
action.
information. If that 60-day plan is not in keeping with what the CEO has in mind,
Yeah, that's also a
it
risk.
could be a problem. How about this one? Tell me if this goes right up to or crosses the line. I sprayed the paper with some perfume. Okay, back in high school applying for a job at the Gap.
That sounds awful to me. I wouldn't hire the person.
Depends if you like the perfume.
Right? Yeah.
You're gonna be smelling it working with them.
And you might not even know where it came from. I mean, look, there are always ways that people are trying to get noticed. Like the old thing 10, 15 years ago was you send them a pizza and your resume's on it. I think there are ways to get noticed, but we were saying, like, there's no silver bullet. And so it's wonderful to get yourself noticed and to say, like, I can tell myself and I can tell my story in 6 seconds.
Right.
I wish they brought the pizza thing back.
Yes, I was going to say.
I'm going to send you a pizza
everywhere miss
tomorrow.
the
I'm
pizza.
going to send you a pizza tomorrow.
Dawn and Adam, thank you both
Thank
very
you.
much. We appreciate it. Coming up, Dr. Oz is here to help you lose 10 pounds in 30 days after your local news.